Hey guys, Lindsay Babooter here, and it is date night at our house. Yay! Now, before I had my daughter Ivy Grace last year, date night was a little bit different than it is now. We used to go out to dinner, linger over appetizers, a few glasses of wine, have a delicious meal, maybe walk down by the pier afterward, and then go home and call it a night. Well, now, date night has changed. Date night now is a delicious meal at home that I make, a couple glasses of wine, and curling up on the couch with a movie. Well, my husband is out right now getting us a great movie. I'm hoping it's a chick flick, and I've got a few minutes to come up with a meal that's an absolute showstopper. Now, I decided to be inspired by delicious Philadelphia cream cheese and one of my favorite flavors, the spinach and artichoke. So I've decided to make pasta with spinach and artichoke cream cheese, or as I like to call it, pasta with SASS, spinach, artichoke, sausage, and spaghetti. Let me show you what I've done so far. Now in my pot back here, I have my spaghetti going. I eat gluten-free, so I've been using brown rice spaghetti in this dish, and it's really delicious and very healthy and would just work really well. If you've never tried it, you should give it a try. But if you prefer, you could definitely use regular spaghetti. Anyway, that's working right over here, and I've got some turkey sausage browning up here, some sweet Italian turkey sausage. Next, I'm going to add my favorite ingredient in anything aside from breakfast cereal, and that is a little white wine. Woo. Alright, it's just going to deglaze here for a couple minutes. Now, I'm using a Pinot Grigio here. A Chardonnay would also work really well. I really love Riesling, but it would not work well in the dish. It's a little too sweet. So save the Riesling for a dessert I'm going to make next week. That would go really well together. But anyway, I have my white wine in with my sausage, deglazing, and then my next two ingredients. I've got a can of evaporated skim milk. And I really love using that with cream cheese because it provides a really thick sauce without any of the flour, and actually ends up with a lot more flavor than just flour and butter can give a dish. So the combination of the skim milk here, evaporated skim milk, and my cream cheese, and I'm actually going to turn my burner a little bit low for that, is going to thicken and just really add richness to the dish and cheesiness. And the good thing about using the spinach and artichoke cream cheese is that it has a lot of flavor in it already, so at the end you'll see we won't have to add quite as many seasonings to the dish because there's so much flavor in the spinach and artichoke cream cheese. Alright. Get that working. Also, to make it even cheesier, I'm adding a little shredded cheese. This is a 6-cheese blend, and it's got mozzarella and provolone and parmesan, fontina, a few other different things in there, and it's really good. If your store doesn't carry the 6-cheese blend, then you could just use mozzarella, or you could shred up even some smoked provolone. It would be really good in here. Alright, so I'm just trying to get my cream cheese all nice and combined in here with my sauce, and it smells so good already. Next, my spinach. I have a box of frozen spinach in here. And lots of times you'll see that people defrost and then squeeze it out with a dish towel and all that, and I didn't really do that. I did defrost it, but then I didn't drain it all that much because I don't mind a little bit of extra liquid in our sauce. It's going to thin out our sauce nicely. And some artichokes, a can of artichokes. Alright. Smells and looks delicious already. The spinach really gives it a nice color. And again, because we're using the cream cheese with spinach and artichokes in it already, it also has garlic and onion and salt in there, so we don't need to add too much more to the dish. I am going to add a little bit of garlic powder and an Italian seasoning blend, some salt and pepper, and that should do it. I'm going to let this simmer for a few more minutes and get combined, and then I'll meet you back here in a couple minutes. Well, my pasta drained, and I went ahead and added it to my sauce, and it looks and smells delicious. Think about your favorite spinach and artichoke dip and how delicious that is, and then think of adding a little bit of sausage and a little bit of pasta to that. What could be better? So I have it right here. I'm just going to add a little bit of Parmesan to the top. So excited. 2 bowls, 2 glasses of wine, 1 chick flick, and a wonderful date night. I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. Good night.